Fremont. Thank you for being here. We are going to be talking about Mark 12, 13 through 27 today. And last week, Dave Drotz did such an amazing job, and he started by singing, and I am not going to do that. So don't worry today. All right. So I want to talk about how Jesus sees us, all our lives, all our actions, words, and yes, even thoughts. Is that a little worrisome? Last week, Dave Drotz and Pastor Matthew talked about the parable of the owner and the tenants. The tie to the Old Testament was so good. Isaiah 5 and then 27 has the good news for us. God is the owner. We are the tenants, and we will fill the world with fruits. God's fruit. Thanks be to God. May the vineyards increase, bringing more fruit, even this day, today. So this week takes a turn back to people seeking Jesus. But was it for good or for evil? Well, the end goal was to kill him. That was the only way to stop this movement of the followers of Jesus, right? Let's see. Several of the religious groups of the day, Pharisees, Sadducees, and Herodians, all come to Jesus and ask him questions that have hidden agendas. Pharisees and Herodians, they start off quite complimentary towards Jesus. You are true, not swayed by appearances. Teach the way of God. Ugh. Getting a bit deep, I can just see Jesus and his eyes looking at them and seeing them. Okay, but let's keep going. But then they asked about a tax that Rome imposed on all the Jews. Should that be paid? Would the true Messiah be okay with this tax? It's a burden and oppression of his people. Jesus saw them. He sees their hypocrisy, their hearts, their true agendas. Simply, pay to Caesar what is his, and to God what is his. His kingdom is not about the taxes. His kingdom is about the heart and being true to him. Done. And they were amazed. So here come the Sadducees, coming asking a hypothetical question about after the resurrection. Now, this is tricky from the get-go. Sadducees do not even believe in the resurrection. Oy, really? Okay. And this was a doozy, like an episode of My 7 Sons. Is that such a thing? 7 sons. First one married, died, and according to the law, the next one in line married the widow, and this continued until each son had been married to the same woman, and none of them had any children. I mean, this was a good story. Probably really could make some kind of great 7-episode series on Netflix that we may all watch. But Jesus sees them here as well. And he addresses their core belief system and not understanding the true meaning of the law or scriptures by pointing out the words in Exodus 3:6. And he said, I am the God of your father, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob. And Moses hid his face, for he was afraid to look at God. God is not the God of the dead, but of the living. He is, or perhaps we can say it, I am, like he told Moses to say. Does that give us hope? Oh, I think so. God was alive and well through all the ages, and he came in person to us, to earth. Leaders, people thought it would be all over with his death. Oh no, my friends, that was just the beginning. Jesus is alive and well. We are alive and well because of his life, his death, and his resurrection. I am so very excited about where this is heading. Jesus has a tough road ahead. Thanks be to God that he does see us. And even then, he was willing to pay the highest price and gave his life. People can compliment, ask, trick, or whatever they want. Jesus sees us and addresses the heart. So let's give our hearts to Jesus so we can be his faithful tenants and tend his vineyard so that it blooms in fruit abundantly. Have a great week. I am praying Jesus will see me this week and challenge me as well to be honest in my faith in Him and His Word so that more come to believe and follow Him.